Hey folks, we're called Frontier Ruckus. We're from the state of Michigan. We're excited to be here at SiriusXM Studios. We're going to play a few songs for you.
Summer bins in Milford Market. Beside the door at 6, the green ball clicks. I work 9 to 5 around the hips of the icebox compartment. When I punch out, I wanna set the night to bitter flames licking the town and all the passion stricken down. All of the baptismal whiteness, but darling, all those of our likeness were born so very ready to live and to die. Well, I know my way through the neighborhoods, from Mama's house to the interstate. I know my way to the greatest things that we got. Sounds for railroad tracks in other towns. I wanna hold to something longer, something meaner, something stronger. At 11:30, the town's alone again. And Emmy used to say she loved me and used to be oh so proud of me when she saw her father. Sunshine always dimming, the kitchen panes were pitch dark within. I thought we were only kidding till your father cried. Take it, David Jones. To the milk and honey is the promised land, just a fun way to say the strangeness never ceases. 'Cause Emmy, you have baptized me to
pieces. So most of us derive from this complex and convoluted system known as metropolitan Detroit, and that's what this next song is kind of about. It's called Rosemont, named after the street there in Detroit where my mother grew up, Rosemont Street. It's kind of just about how places change over time, I guess. Yeah.
Rosemont Street. That road was made of flesh, and now it's dead, and now it's beat. The sun burnt past every rock across the street from that cracked lot. Detroit air just breaths away, and that sun died in a petrified way. Onto the driveway, table napkins blown away. Into the alleyway, and summer is the strangest time of day. I've seen beauty far upstate. A century is all it takes to turn a homestead to the ground. But there's one thing that I found: I ain't seen these things in vain. Deep outside, the sirens wailing far from me on the still night. Through the yards, the spores are sailing on the toes of those dreams in flight. To the north, back and forth, our moments make us off-ramp islands where language tramps and falls to silence. To forget the TV set and images of stranger feelings rape our walls and wallpaper our ceilings. I've seen beauty far upstate. A century is all it takes to turn a homestead to the ground. But there's one thing that I found: I ain't seen these things in vain. And I was born to the lawnmowers crying home and the drying of our gilded lot. Trust in God when our roofs are sighing again, and the hill is crying thanks a lot. Water towers are drunker than grandfathers, but they're equally happy. All that's golden was once eternally unfolding. Dusk comes the glimpse to see it. But I'm a bursting piece, a questioning priest, like a politician out east. I've seen swimming pools full of darkness on the brightest moonlit nights, and I've seen fairgrounds, heard their sounds. That ground lies just what I found. Basements are now all we got, with decade shades and days that rot. And landbirds flew over my head, flag at half-mast, and no one is dead. Oh, I know that's not true. We're so desperate, what else could we do? And I've seen beauty far upstate. A century is all it takes to turn a homestead to the ground. There's one thing that I found: I ain't seen these things in vain. I ain't seen these things in vain. I ain't seen these things in vain. everybody dying here has made it back to Rosemont Street. The roses shake, the sidewalk aches, and Detroit air is hissing at our feet. Your saw sounded good today, Zach.
Thank you, Matthew.
That's Zach Nichols on the singing saw. Hello, listeners of America. We're Frontier Ruckus if you're just joining us, and we're here in Washington, D.C. at the SiriusXM studios, and we're really excited. This is really cool. Yeah? Yeah, guys? Thank you. That's David Jones, my unfortunate counterpart and color commentator. I think now we're going to play a song about silverfishes, right? Silverfish is an insect indigenous to Michigan. It probably is indigenous a lot of other places too. I'm not sure. I just know I've seen them in my house for my entire lifetime. They're these little grotesque little insects that are eaten by earwigs, which are in turn eaten by the house centipede, I believe. That's the hierarchy of household insects. And for some reason, I felt compelled to write a song about it, metaphorically, I guess. This is called Silverfishes. And the washcloth that I use for the refuse that is littering all of your clues. Orion is dead and gone, but something in it still belongs to me. The bright night I see, high hot time, all the braggarts drag their boats down to the water. Dragged down to drown each and every brown rag I bought her. The silverfish, they ditch their skins. The Saturday air raid begins. Pitching exoskeletons, revolting in their molting. Don't you know I'm just like that? You can tell where I've been at. On every doormat I have sat, a relic so angelic. Heart-biting night, now ruthlessly a toothless sight to see. A shot-down telegraph with a hot laugh as we cruise through the sinews, connecting all of your clues. The blinds they clap for the napping overheated tangles. Daytime they climb high until the dust sucks out all that it mingles, melting with the blacktop moms on a bed of palms and psalms, immersed in the universe of off-ramp proms and sitcoms. Sylvan Lake and in between, perpetually like Halloween. I saw you in the dormitory with the warming glory of the harvest. The pilings of the night are wiling out where their forms are the largest. Feeling about half as vicious as all the silverfishes crawl. I truly am a coward, memory fueled and fear powered. I'll be damned. Oh, but if I were that gorgeous bird, I'd be sure.
refuse that is littering all of your clues. Tripped up on the alley weed through which I elbowed and kneed the bottle of my beer emptied, and I was warm and fluid. The body is the bottle, I guess, that I would like to throttle, yes. Mottled skin and spilling sin and a holiness so stupid. The heaven that I long to see, the undone linearity I've proven, is all the love I've tried to show, buried where those buildings grow in ruin.
Hi, this is Frontier Ruckus. I've been encouraged by Zach here to talk over these dulcet guitar chords as they have a very soothing effect. We have a new album out right now. It's called Deadmalls and Nightfalls, which many of these songs appear on, including this one.
Look at all the steam off the snow. We listen to the top 40 country radio blow. Listen to the singer trying to put my finger on who killed who. When it does linger, the sweet nostril stinger, the spring's mildew. Was it your will to take his pill orally, or did you act perfunctorily? The lamp shadow dampness, the safe world of campus, the water of your high school eyes. Some stadium, some old college tries. There in my stomach, the liquor heated with every place I ever trick-or-treated. And we used to message through the ink of night with skin still young and pink and tight. Back when the tongue thrust with all of our young lust, the dimple chin brunettes who make simpleton pets of me. And yes, I'm a heel, but with Peter's keel I will cut through the lily pads, the moping mothers and hillbilly dads, and the billboard dentist from White Lake to East Lansing with his day glow halo sentence entrancing. The moon makes lake water out to be a filmy skin, but who can begin to tell what skin holds far within? Oh, the bathers, oh, the toweling, your cells are saviors that ring wet bells growling. You have the black eyes, just holes filled with night skies, a saddening sweetness through your kid sister's sighs. And the Sylvan Lake corner is flickering with childhood, and the mourner within me feels older than wildwood. If I knew what part of me was wax, I would try to truncate it with a black sopping night axe. sunburned, heartbroken, worrying about how the day took such a long time to die. And was reeking of women I once had on my side. But now that I've found another smell to believe in, buzzing like hell just to hope I can breathe in, resurrect the simplistic calm and surmise that are trying to find you or bury your night mind. And it will take so young, brave and still dreaming. Getting to know you, lashed by dark flash, the rooms where you sleep and the floors where you crash. And gas stations are pleasantly blowing, thunder rolls for dresses you're wearing on a body so unknowing of what that blowing's for or preparing. And patience is never affording. Prettiness and sweetness are pouring out from you onto me. Dampness of sweat is the sweetest recording. And you can lay with your head on my body. Worlds of the night and disease try to rob me. All the vegetation and the settled world is stirring, but stillness and calmness, they're all that I'm hearing now.
In introducing this next song, I've come to realize that it's also pertaining to my mother, which is, I don't know, slightly Oedipal. I have a lot of songs about my mother. I'm an only child. I love her dearly. But this song's about many subtle different things. It's kind of a long song about Pontiac, Michigan. It's called Pontiac, the Nightbrink, and it's kind of thematically about Deadmalls, which is like the title of our album. These kind of abandoned epicenters of the 90s, which are now just these like vacuous tombs of memory, hanging out in the outskirts of town. Specifically Summit Place Mall in the song. There in Pontiac, Michigan. House of mirrors, the shuttered Dead Mall and the Sears where my mother worked for years in the 90s. And
the drugstore dried out parking lots. A fluorescent crest of snow still rots, piling in the handicap spots. Blind freeze there. And the touching towns have special wants. M59 and the salad bar restaurants. Something in it always taunts my nostrils. When I'm smoking goddamn Pontiac in the hidden end of the Amtrak. Woodward and the good word crack, and the exhaust fills the air. Where a cul-de-sac has sweetly softened the coffin memory. Dulled and black, far too often. Black ice on the greenery. And all the women sap me with their sadness. And now I'm sad too. The Pontiac's not the heart of darkness, but freezing on the brink. Oh, where I am at some fading starkness, where the brains of darkness think. The firmly fixtured fast food beacons do not dangle, do not weaken. Neither does the heart I'm seeking in you. Mary Lynn, you wouldn't know, but you do too have holy glow. But how am I supposed to show you? 'Cause your voice through those holy notes marks me like the salted roads, chalky white the night forebodes the coming. When your throat throttled Northtown boys from the Rochesters and Troys, they will also hear your noise drumming. Of floating text, the endless half-conscious of present tense, winter sex. Do you see how it connects in me? They touch in such awful blurs. Their cough is full with all it remembers, draining the strip mall containers to find me there. Where the silver dome, the palace, the silt slush road and all its malice, sweethearted and waiting for me. Face flushed like a toilet, where I could only soil it to unearth all my worth so fewly. Joseph is black ice gripped, all the mailboxes are very tight-lipped with the way they know my name. swerving adjectives, repeating and cheating in our game. In Pontiac, the night falls like a wind. Looking back, the night just seemed to grin. Down the track, dangerous and grim. In the black, we all look so dim. And the night has a yellow, gray glow. It's as though the whole world's my halo. The grocery store bright light, aisles of the night, piling the black white. The whole strip mall plaza, wheezing with asthma on your miasma. The night has a yellow, gray glow. It's as though the whole world's my halo. Lunch break. No. That one's that's a workout.
Yeah, wow. This is Zachary Nichols playing the singing saw.
One of our favorite Stephen Foster songs. My family does own some land where the river is wide. At night I see my memories dimly dying on the other side. I know that I am now all bitterness and tart. Anatomy to me is a homesick stomach and a broken heart. Rest stops in the midnight are like friends I've worn to the bone. I only notice that you're glowing when I'm feeling so ever alone.
drunken with the children now, too many times to complain. Trustful was the mouth I turned into a lustful sopping hole, and now it's nothing but a bathtub drain. Latter days are harder than I ever could have known. Come back to retrieve me sometime soon. If the latter days are ending, then I hope I'm ending too. Buried someplace where your breath lays true to me and always blowing. So my body's bent and bowing deep into the days ending in summer. The latter days are always panting like a second comer. All the fleshy statues of the city square goodbyes are flinging smooth-skinned trinities, nakedness up into my eyes. Naked swan-necked girls, your arching backs into the sun. Highway ditches, black clouds split the median, and breathing in of all the ribs of every baby. Sleep bright where you're wet and your eyelashing, fluid splashing, rapid flashing, canal bleaching dream for me.
So there's this girl that I'm in love with, and we kind of chase each other around the country. It's a damn near impossible situation. This next song is kind of about that. It's about traveling. It's called Ontario. Being from Michigan, the quickest way to get to the northeastern United States, such as like if you wanted to go to Boston, is to cut through the strange and foreign infrastructure of Ontario, Canada. In the winter, in a blizzard, trailing behind semi-trucks that are kicking dangerous vaporous snow into your face, and there's black ice and you're swerving, and it's just a very dangerous and treacherous journey.
I held 3 strands, but I lost one. Dark as the land surrounding Boston. On the train that back scratched the windows, backs of the houses, pulsing the rain glows. That sick man so shiny in his slum, doubled over like a water pump. He was dribbling out from his nostrils onto his ankles, leaking like aprons. Yeah, the thought had all something's burning. Remember the gray slate coming of some thrill. The low sky of too late upon Bunker Hill. And the whirling eddy sprayed off the semi's tail. The curling snow traps of your hair, feeling warm inside the swarms of hail. The foreign planet of some diner we found there. So my brother and I saddle up some horse and watch the snow thinning with the thawing. Another will die, rattle me so coarse. Will it leave me grinning or awing? Will it leave me grinning or awing? Will it leave me grinning or in Ontario, Ontario,
Hey, if you're just joining us, we're Frontier Ruckus. We're here at the studios of SiriusXM, having a good time playing some songs. The point of interest of this next song is Mount Marcy, which is the tallest mountain in the Adirondack mountain range there in upstate New York, where the paternal side of my family hails from. It goes like this.
Mount Marcy is growing sparse. She is the farce that I would like to chirping, you're usurping things that I would never want to tell. On top of your landfill, workers smoking, all evoking western counties full of filth and love, to which you're bound to buy. Suns are shining. Well, they are blinding, binding, reminding me everything is
That was great, except for the ending.
Was the ending okay?
Ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to The Loft. We're Frontier Ruckus. We're playing some new songs off our new album called Deadmalls and Nightfalls, and as well as some songs off our older album, The Orient Songbook. This one is a newer one. It's called The Tower. I once asked my dad what his most frightening memory was, and he gave me this really kind of mysterious story about just being in the woods with his friends on some dusky evening and coming across some old tower, some like spiraling staircase basically just up into the sky, and it was a really windy night, and his friends kind of pressuring him to keep going, and he was just really terrified. So it kind of sounds like a dreamscape, but for some reason I could sense that ultimate kind of fear, and the song's just kind of about fear in general.
I hope that this summer sweats through all my clothes so I can taste some sort of second comer, blow the lilac breath into my face. Now I know I've had 3 wives. The first was your ghost, the other was mine. The last comes when the day dies, and then outside the Trinity just cries. Frightened by the tower, spiraled with a wild windy night. I only have one father, and I, his only child, fears my birthright. Sweat will make you cleaner. Spit is all I want instead of wine. We cannot stay broken or darken violently with summer storm. We will climb the tower, in the burning morning be reborn.
Hello, everyone. We're Frontier Ruckus, and this song is called Adirondack, Amish Holler. It's about a young Amish fellow that Matt and I met in upstate New York, and
Gideon,
yeah, and he sold us fruit.
He had a mangled hand that was bandaged from, unfortunately, catching it in a saw earlier that day. But he was in really high spirits selling us fruit in the afternoon, and his sister was peering in through the living room, like the parlor drapes, very inquisitively about.
It's like we were aliens.
Yeah, but it was very impressionable.
But yeah, let's play the song.
Okay.
So I am the eyes that my father cried out, and our swamp sunk with doubt in the dark yards of North Country aging uncles, caught in the summer horrid, endless and fluttered torrid. All of my ditches were buzzing green as I grew taller. Family don't know that I've seen the road end far past the bridges where salt thaws out to the river. There on the roadside, passing by, I spy billboards that relight only I to deliver dusk to the years and old years in here. Oh. Now those windows still bring back memories. Supermarket rusting through trees, hearts drawn on invisibilities like these. Aching spring, please bring the rain for the powder song these orchards sing. And that shell string, the one thing I have in Adirondack, you are the fire escape alley gleaming. I've shed your red valleys dreaming. Springtown streets and pink sky sheets. Adirondack, harmonicas are blowing through the fairgrounds, darling. Life blows their scary sounds on us. That is why the spirits fly in Adirondack. My twitching girl, when I kissed you, our dock had been broken. Every word spoken, desperate desire seeds, sewn in your aging hair, blown to your face I died 5 lifetimes before I breathed just what I need. No place is safe no more, except sometimes in my door. I have found something no one else ever touches. Adirondack, Dust Bowl harmonicas blew through poor houses, all sorts of awkward crutches. Poplars soon perfumed to death. The kitchen yellow soon paled every breath. The afternoon lethargy makes our home cleft and left. Open wide as barns divide, the supper swamp is gentle pride. From every side, a sunset is upset. In America, the Americans walks among the green park benches. Dreams are just like endless trenches. Quenches me half-heartedly. Salt pours out to the river. There on the swamp edge, skies north of the mountains. My eyes pulse like fountains. Salt pours out to the river. Kiss you and I gulps as my piney heart yelps. And no other manner could salt pour